Hi there, this is Derek from Pacific Coast Auto in Japan, and this is an inventory walk around of a vehicle we have for sale. This one currently is for sale until the listing changes to sold. This is year 2000 Nissan Silvia Spec-R. Spec-R is the turbocharged one with a 6-speed manual. These are vehicles that are coming up in price at the moment. This one here we bought for inventory, kind of as a little bit of a mix-up. I'll explain that later. For now though, 136,000 kilometers, SR20 engine, no problems mechanically. Engine is in very nice condition. AC, power steering, power brakes, power everything works normally. A couple of modifications were done by us, and I'll get into those in a second. Just want to show you the exhaust here, no issues with that. And so it looks like mechanically very good. I've taken it for a nice long test drive, drives quite nicely, and really nothing that needs to be mentioned here. I'm going to do a full walk around. For now I'm just going to turn the engine off because there's no need to keep it running. We are almost out of gas at the moment too. Now it has a turbo timer, so you can press this button. And the purpose of the turbo timer is to keep the engine running, to cool the engine down if the turbo was excessively used. Okay, so no issues with the engine. No issues with the suspension, no knocking, no weird sounds, nothing. It's just a good condition Spec-R with a few things. One of them being this one has been in an accident, hence it is an R grade. And onto the auction sheet. I'm going to translate this one for you, but I'm going to leave the hood open because I got to show you something. And keep in mind, this is a full disclosure video. This is everything that we know about the car. I have driven it, like I said. Condition is quite good, like I said. This is everything that we know about it. So make sure that you judge the condition based on the pictures and the videos that we're going to show you. So auction grade R with an interior B, 136,505 kilometers, 6-speed manual is original, not swapped. Also, R grade does not mean salvage title or written off a vehicle. R grade could be any kind of accident that has been repaired. I would consider this one kind of on the side of a larger accident, but we'll get into that in more detail soon. Has been lowered with aftermarket wheels and aftermarket exhaust. Quick note about the wheels, they are an official SSR wheel, 17. And then the tires are 2014, and they're Bridgestone Potenza RE002. These are the original brakes on it, painted red. And wheels are in quite good condition, they're just dirty. I didn't want to spend too much time polishing those up. Okay, so steering wheel wear, seat wear, wheels scratched, aero parts scratched and cracked, but not anymore. I had those fully repainted by a shop, both side skirts and front and rear bumper. Door mirrors scratched, windshield rock chips right here. And it's not cracked, it's just a chip, so it doesn't go all the way through. Okay, interior dirty and scratched. I have vacuumed it out, so it's cleaner. And this is right close to the windshield wiper, so it's a little bit hard to see. This is the important part, so I'm going to open the door and I'm going to translate it properly over here. So, the accident damage, front inner panel, one part replaced, front side member dented and a section replaced, front cross member and core support replaced, a dashboard, dash panel deformation, you can see a little bit right here. Trunk floor and end panel dented, underside surface rust, interior one part missing. Actually, I replaced that part with an official Nissan part. So this piece here and the shift boot were missing. This is a brand new, original from Nissan part. And has the proper 6-speed manual transmission selection on there. And the bumpers have been modified because there's an aftermarket body kit. Various scratches and dents, and if you look at the body here, there's replaced hood, replaced front fenders, and then the general body is quite good except for both bumpers and the side skirts were bad. Cracked in A3, cracked here and A2, and the back had a crack. And so I have had those repainted. You can have a copy of this sheet in the glove box. This box right here is a license plate for the front. When they repainted it, they took that bracket off. And I'll come back to the interior in just a second here. Oh, front accident. So, the hood and the fenders a little bit don't line up. I'll show you when we close it. This side here is all original there. this side here has had a repair that you can see the putty on. That putty goes down here, and up here, and across there. Okay, nothing else in here is visible for the accident damage being done to it. And oil and coolant both check out. They're both okay. Now, front bumper didn't used to do this, but after I had it repainted, it had a big crack in it right here. And that's all being repaired, and so that's no problem. But in the repair, I believe it has slightly warped the fiberglass. Now, if you know anything about fiberglass bumpers, they tend to warp over time. If you take a look down here, and right underneath the headlights on both ones, it has a little bit of an opening. Other than that, the front bumper is in fantastic condition. Now, in terms of alignment here, you can see if you put your finger down here, you'll be able to feel it. This one is a touch off. And this one here is a touch off. Now, the car is going to be priced accordingly for this kind of damages. If it were a better condition car, it would be more expensive. These are rock chips here, some rock chips here. Front bumper, of course, no rock chips in it. It's in tip-top shape. Okay, and I want to show you one other thing for the accident damage over here. There's a dented section in here at the hinge. And then opening and closing the door has no issue. It sounds and feels proper, so no troubles with that. Okay, so let's do a once around here of the car, and you can see how nice and gorgeous it is. Looks great with that body kit on it. It's aggressive, but not overly aggressive. The wheels, the white on the white. Actually, they're pearl white wheels to match the pearl white body. Rear bumper is kind of a tucked in design. It's quite a nice look. Now, we also replaced this exhaust because there was a big exhaust leak when we bought the car. And so that's a new exhaust. Actually, we bought it used, but it was in very clean and good condition. You can see how shiny that it is. Now, I want to mention something else that was on the auction inspection sheet, but I'll mention that in a second. Just showing really no damage. You're going to be quite happy with the body on it. Okay. 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 Now, when we bought it, and this is the reason why we ended up with this car, the auction sheet, we mistranslated one part, and it says on the auction sheet, where did I put that? Oh, in the glove box. From the engine has white smoke. And I hope I don't lose you because I got to explain this. White smoke from the exhaust. So the car came in, it wasn't running properly. There was smoke coming out of the exhaust, but it wasn't head gaskety. It wasn't your typical white smoke you would get from head gasket. It was a little bit weird. Took it for a test drive and it wouldn't boost. I mean, it would boost, but you wouldn't get your power. I sent it to the shop, got a compression test done on it. Compression all checks out, and I can give you those sheets with the numbers. Everything is top notch there. Turns out that the timing was off on it, and I don't know how the timing gets off on a car, but when the shop replaced the timing back to the regular timing, it ran fine. And so no issues there, no more smoke. Remember, we do have those compression test numbers so that you can take a look at it yourself. And so we ended up getting the car for cheaper because the auction sheet said that there was white smoke. Now, we did pay a reasonably high amount of money to get the shop to find out what the problem is, because that's not typically something that you would test on a car because timing doesn't go out by itself. So it is a little bit weird. I think somebody tried to replace the timing belt and didn't set the timing properly and then couldn't figure it out, so they sold their car. Anyways, back to the interior. The door card, you may have seen, has a couple of little damages like that. Some scratches here. Steering wheel is pretty good for being an original steering wheel, and that's an original boost gauge there in the A-pillar for this car. Seat has a little bit of wear that discolors it, so it kind of looks like a stain, but that's just wear in that area. I'll give you a closer look here. And then has a cigarette burn here, and another cigarette burn here. Now, there's no smell of cigarettes inside the car. In fact, no bad smell inside the car at all, and it's quite a pleasant place to be in when driving or otherwise. Now, I have a picture of the odometer. I'm not going to put the key in, but the odometer is fine at the 136 there. Steering wheel, you can see a little bit of wear up here. This is the area here that will usually get damaged first. It's from here to up here. Generally speaking, I'd say it's pretty good. AC works really strong, has a toll collection box installed, and there's gummy material on there. Like I said, this has been replaced by me. I'm quite proud. I got original Nissan parts, and it's chrome and cool. Even though the original is gray here, Nissan makes an original chrome piece now, and that makes me happy. AC panel, navi panel. Here you can get another view of the dashboard. That airbag is a little bit up. Now that typically happens on 90s dashboards, even if the airbag isn't deployed. There's a little bit of glue mark there, some scratches there, some scratches here, and this door card I got in the pictures has a few things there of like little rips in it. Okay, the trunk release doesn't work. Back seats are all good. And where else are you going to get this much information on a dealer car? I guarantee you nowhere. Open up the trunk. Everything in the trunk is good. And Silvias kick so much butt on a track. Look at this. Extra strength in the back with a extra pull. Okay. Now you can see down the body here, everything is quite good. There are a few very, very mild dents, but look, everything is good. I already pointed out the rock chips over here, and then there are some on this door, which is a little bit weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rock chips, and a tiny little dent. This is about as big as the dents get on the car. Spec-R badge, because don't forget, turbocharged with the 6-speed. And spoiler removal on the back. These would typically come with a spoiler. I'm a fan of no spoiler look, and so to me, this looks better. Okay, so that's basically going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, you can send us an email. I believe we're going to set a price for this. It's going to be quite attractive to people, and so it's going to sell fairly quickly. So if you want it, jump on it. And if you don't want it, pass it to your friends. They might want it. So there we have it. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, thank you so much, and have a nice day.